Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Brightwell alongside Natalie Poole. Unfortunately, the snow, ice, rain, you name it, it's been, I believe, about 2.5 weeks. You had some rain, snow and ice last week, settled on softball, baseball fields throughout the Mid-South area, and then it comes back with rain in midweek. And, Coach, I think maybe the snow and ice sitting on a field sometimes may be a little bit worse as it just gradually melts into the ground. So everyone's dealing with probably decent infields because of tarps, but the outfields are just saturated right now.
They are, and so we had already received some rain, and then that ice step, and then the snow on top of it. So, I mean, at this point, even if it wasn't raining, I'm not certain how well or what grade of shape our field would be in right now to even practice on.
I guess what you and other coaches have to decide now is what is the give and take between getting a game in, which you need innings pitch, you need at-bats at the plate, versus the quality of game that will be played on those conditions.
Absolutely. I mean, I want to go out there and we want to play, but we also want to make sure that we're not overloading ourselves on the back end so that we're healthy for the weekends when we play conference games and things like that. And we also want to maintain the integrity of the game.
Yeah.
I'm sure for baseball yesterday it was a bit sloppy and a bit hard to keep everything clean, knowing that outfielders can catch the balls the way that they need to, infielders handling a ball that's manageable to throw. And those are the things that we want to be able to do, because when we get the opportunities to play and it's not great conditions, then it's even more frustrating for the girls. And so you kind of border this fine line of what to do. And ultimately, I know that we want to compete. We want to go out there and we want to play. We've been sitting for a while, and we're ready to play.
Well, Coach, you were able to get just one game in last week. You're able to kind of dart down to Ole Miss, get that ball game in. Unfortunately, 8-0 loss to the Rebels, but we're able to get at least play a game.
We were, and again, the appearances at the plate are really important. We're banged up a little bit and a little bit sick, and so some of these games that we've not been able to play, sometimes you have to believe that sometimes it might be for the best, because we were a little bit banged up. We made some mistakes. I feel like legitimately we gave up 4 hits to them. I think we gave them the rest, and that's a bit frustrating. However, we did have some young kids come to the plate and do well, and it was nice to see that. We left some runners on, so we definitely could have played the game better. It was a very interesting game because we weren't certain we were going to get that game in, and I think that it was televised, and there was this layer of fog, like we couldn't even see the left fielder. I mean, and so unfortunately, we're not playing the most ideal of situations, but we are happy to be out competing.
Your schedule going to FAU, probably thinking, finally, we're going to get down somewhere where it's warm and a little bit drier, but the ice and snow came on, and airport just couldn't get out and weren't able to get down to that tournament.
We did. We tried everything that we could to get down there. We even considered chartering down, which would have been 15, 16-hour bus trip just to get down there, and then we're going to fly back. And even that, ideally, with the timing, we couldn't make it work. And everybody, we worked really hard with the administration to try to make it happen. And and they were willing to make some things happen as well. It just, time-wise, we couldn't make it work. And that's very frustrating to go and look at scores throughout the weekend and know that people are competing and we weren't able to. And of course, this is not the normal situation. This is not the norm for this program. This is the first time in my 14 years as a head coach that this has ever occurred, that I haven't been able to get out of a city to go somewhere to play. And so, I know that this won't happen very often. It's just been kind of an odd year.
Yeah, you're going to try to get out. You should be able to this week. Get over to the Carolinas, play in the College of Charleston Tournament. You should be able to get 5 games. I know you're scheduled for, I believe, 5 games. Marist, New Mexico, Wisconsin, Furman, and the host school, College of Charleston.
Should be a great weekend. When we leave here, it's going to be, pretty warm. It's going to be rainy when we leave, but we should be able to get out okay. We actually chose to take Sunday off this week so that we could get down there and practice on Thursday, going into the weekend, just be able to be in warmer weather to practice in and kind of get out there and get movement around there on Thursday. And then we definitely look forward to some games this weekend, and it's great that we have scheduled 5. Sometimes we schedule 4, sometimes we schedule 5 on the weekend. So I'm looking forward to a weekend of 5 games just to go out there and to work hard. And I'm familiar with some of the programs, some of them not so much, but for us, we just want to play.
I guess the best thing for you, like you said, is that Thursday practice. Get there early. Just get out in some decent conditions on a dry field and run around.
Absolutely. So instead of taking that day off just to travel, we were like, let's get down there and let's get into some better weather and let's get out there and practice. And so we definitely look forward to it. It's a great city. It's a great school. I used to coach against that school whenever I was over at Georgia Southern, and so they have a nice facility. Should be a great facility to play on this weekend.
Then you're going to be home next Tuesday. You're going to play Belmont. Hopefully the weather agrees there. Now, refresh my memory because of all the changes. Have we had one home game so far this year, or have we not been able to get a home
We
game?
haven't played a home game yet. And so we canceled our home tournament.
Right.
We canceled against Ball State because of the icy weather. And so this will be our first home game. And so it'll be really nice to be able to be on our field. So we're very hopeful and looking forward to it.
All right. Well, Coach, best of luck over at the College of Charleston Tournament.
Thank you.
That is head coach Natalie Poole. I'm Jeff Brightwell. This is the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network.